Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back
Liftoff.
to
We
the
have a
10X Game
liftoff.
Show. Let's get right into another one. Today is Sunday, it's July 6th. Hope each and every one of you had a great July 4th, great weekend. Let's dive right into the charts and see what's going on for XRP. Guys, taking a look on the daily, we did have a green day today, ending the week. The week ended up pretty nice. Things are looking quite bullish as we are having a pretty high daily close above the resistance range. So it does kind of look like we are breaking out here. I would like to see us close a daily above 233 for an absolute confirmation, but things are looking quite beautiful. The only thing quite a little bit concerning is a potential rising wedge on the daily here that could be in play, and these tend to be more bearish patterns 70% of the time, but that does not mean that we have to go down. So if XRP pushes up higher, that would be great. But just know if we do break down, which we are at the very, very top of this rising wedge, if we break down from here, we could be expecting to revisit the $2 range again. But overall, we do want to see it close above this resistance here. So that would be around 230, around that range, and ultimately a close above 233 to confirm a bullish breakout. Because looking at the weekly here, the weekly candle just closed 2 hours ago, actually. And we had a nice green weekly candle, a little bit of a wick to the upside and downside, closed the body in the middle. Those are nice candles. There's nothing wrong with that candle at all. Kind of something similar like this. We could expect potentially maybe the next week to be a blast off candle with the weekly RSI coming up here. It is looking very nice. I would like to say it looks like on the weekly we have broken off of this resistance. So you can see we had these wicks and we did just close above the resistance. So guys, this is massive. This is super bullish, super good. I would like to see a bottom wick a little bit steeper than this here so far, but it doesn't have to be. But if we did see the bottom wick back down to 221, to this resistance right here, and then push off, I think that would be very, very good structure. But yeah, guys, this week is setting up to look pretty nice, in my opinion. This is looking like the breakout week. And then the next week after that, I'm sure we'll start getting these massive candles here. And you can see the extension here with the RSI is how it's starting to spread apart a little bit. We're pointed up, we're spreading apart. Kind of like down here when we started pointing up and spreading apart on the RSI. You can notice what happened. Really, it was this week right here where we really started to push up and got that spread apart. So this previous week was a nice green candle. We had the flip. So right here, boom, this last week we had the flip, and now this week here we're starting to push up and spread apart. So this was the candle we had the flip, and then this week right here we had the push up and the spread apart, and that was a massive weekly candle, higher and higher and higher. So let me know what you guys think down below, but it is looking quite nice. I would say that this week coming up here could potentially be a massive move for XRP. We would like to see it close above 233 on the daily, and that our next target from there is the 260 range. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's dive right into it on X. If you guys don't follow me at official NDE. That's at official NDE. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. XRP Bitcoin dominance, the weekly is coiling something fierce right on the support. Oh man. And guys, this is the XRP dominance chart. And what you can notice is we've just been kind of going sideways, trickling down, and we are catching that support here. We are about to get the cross here on the dominance, very bullish cross. I mean, note right here, we got the bullish cross and we went crazy. I mean, we skyrocketed up. But it is looking like we potentially could be getting that cross here, and potentially a crossover on the money flow into the green. As this red is pinching right here, we could get that crossover with the green money flow. So guys, the XRP dominance chart is looking very juicy, like it's getting ready to pop off. Here's one from Mr. Zoom. XRP knocking on that $2.30 wall. This weekly breakout seems weak, to say the least. Cannot comment on it yet. Let's see what happens next. Regardless, XRP will hit new all-time highs sooner than later. So he posted this an hour ago. So this was after the weekly breakout. We were at 226. And XRP is at around actually the exact same level, 226. So the exact same price. And yes, as Mr. Zoom said, we are getting this weekly breakout, though it is seeming a little bit weak. But we'll have to see what this week holds, guys. A breakout's a breakout. Like I said, I'd like to see us wick down at least to this resistance and then push off. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, this is supposed to be a very massive week. Here's one from Ash Crypto saying, breaking. President Trump has postponed tariffs deadline from July 9th to August 1st. This is very bullish for the markets. Markets may react tomorrow. We'll see what the stock market decides to do. But yeah, the tariffs being postponed to August could be a potential awesome sign. Here's one from Crypto Rover. Again, same thing. President Trump has once again extended the tariff pause from July 9th to August 1st. Bullish for the markets. Here's one from Nathaniel Rothschild. $36 for XRP is not unrealistic, but first, that $7 to $13 range must be hit. And if we go to the monthly, you guys, what you can see here is we had the month of June, which ended up being a bullish candle. Now, if you look here, the RSI has been going just flat sideways. So we are waiting for that boom, that big burst upwards on the monthly time frame, which I believe is happening this month in July. But so far, this month of July is looking nice. We did wick all the way down to 215. You guys, that might be it. Kind of wicking down on the resistance and the support here as they're kind of crossing. But that could be the bottom for the wick on the monthly. So the weekly may not need to go back there. But yeah, the monthly is looking juicy. I think we got some massive action coming for the monthly candle of July. And if we just move it down a little bit, let's zoom out. Let's go all the way, you guys. So if we do a fib from the top to the bottom here, what you'll notice here, and this is from the all-time high, the top, tippity top, to the all low. The low here back in 2020, the March crash at 10 cents. I mean, we could even bring it up here, but if we take it to the absolute low, you guys, what we're looking at is that $7 to $10 range coming first. You'll note that the 1618 is at $5.30, and I think we could teleport there quite easily with one monthly candle. And then the very next range is $8.63. And usually with XRP, we seem to go to the 4.618. And the reason I'm saying that is because if you look at the last pump that we had, the last major pump, let me see here. So I have the fib right there, but if you look at the last major pump from right here from the 2017 run, what you can note is we did come all the way up to the 4618. Even if you want to adjust this to candle bodies, we still came all the way to the 4618. We actually wicked above it by a lot. But we did our rally came all the way through. We just smashed right through the 168, the 268. We came all the way to the 4.618. So the 4.618, you guys, sorry, I'm shuffling through charts here, but the 4618 is sitting at $14.60. So could we get XRP's price pushing up to $15? I think it's quite likely. Yes, we could see that this year. Let's just keep our eyes peeled on what's going on here, and see what we get. But this should be a massive monthly breakout. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's it for today, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. We'll keep an eye on this week. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the content. I appreciate you guys, and I'll keep you updated in the next one. Until next time.
Three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. America and gentlemen,